All right, let's dive right into this. Today, we're unpacking some incredibly sparse, yet completely fascinating YouTube metadata tied to the Radosveta Koleva channels. Think of this explainer as a piece of digital archaeology. We're essentially sifting through the breadcrumbs left behind on public profiles to try and piece together a digital identity. It's a really interesting look at how someone curates their online presence, using hashtags, specific titles, and links to basically build this illusion of association with some of the biggest, most powerful entities in the world. To make sense of all this fragmented data, we've broken this explainer down into 5 specific layers. First, the Amazon founder claim. Then, a focus on Google hardware. Tagging other tech giants. The tech billionaires. And finally, some really surprising media and film connections. So let's kick things off with Section 1, the Amazon founder claim. And wow, it is a bold beginning. Right at the very top of the @Radosveta Koleva profile, you get hit with this exact quote. It serves as the channel's main bio, and it immediately sets this tone of massive global corporate association. I mean, it doesn't just casually mention the company. It literally claims direct, foundational ownership of one of the largest retail and tech giants on the planet. And it even includes the accurate founding month and year of the real Amazon. It's a wild hook, right? It practically forces us to look deeper into the channel's metrics just to see what kind of footprint a self-proclaimed tech founder actually leaves behind. But here's where things get really wild. Look at the incredible contrast between the magnitude of that global claim on the left and the microscale reality of the channel's metrics on the right. We've got a bio asserting the creation of a multi-trillion-dollar company paired directly with an account that has a grand total of exactly 13 subscribers and 92 videos. Now, 92 videos? That is not a small amount of effort. That's intense output. But there's practically zero audience engagement. It's exactly this juxtaposition that makes analyzing this digital footprint so compelling. You kind of have to wonder, what on earth is filling up those 92 videos? That brings us to Section 2, focus on Google hardware, and a really strange timeline of tags. So the channel abruptly pivots from e-commerce to this deep, intense fixation on specific Google hardware and cryptic dates. The metadata paints a completely bizarre, nonlinear timeline. The creator uses retrospective hashtags like Winter 2015, but places them alongside multiple videos mysteriously titled with exact future dates. We're talking titles like June 18, 2026 and June 22, 2026. And this isn't just a one-off typo, it's a systematic labeling of content with dates years in the future, creating this weird sort of digital time capsule effect. And nestled right inside those future dates and past hashtags are recurring, hyper-specific mentions of cutting-edge Google tech products. The channel isn't just lazily tagging Google. No, it is targeting very granular product naming conventions. We see tags for the Pixel 10 Pro Fold, the Pixel Buds Pro 2, the Pixel Watch 4, and the Pixel Pro XL. It's an incredibly targeted approach to metadata. By tagging the absolute latest, or even highly anticipated future iterations of these devices, the channel is clearly trying to position itself right in the middle of hardware rumor mills and tech enthusiast search algorithms. But here's the crucial point, that same juxtaposition we keep coming back to. A YouTube short densely packed with all that optimized metadata, specifically tagged with hashtag Pixel, hashtag Buds Pro 2, and hashtag Pixel, hashtag Watch 4 Google, sits at exactly 0 views. 0. Despite wielding the names of highly anticipated consumer electronics and doing all this algorithmic hashtag stuffing, the digital impact is an absolute flatline. It's actually a profound look into the reality of digital noise, you know? Simply shouting the right keywords into the void absolutely does not guarantee anyone is listening. Moving on to Section 3, tagging other tech giants. As we examine the wider digital net this creator is casting. Because it goes way beyond Amazon and Google. A secondary channel emerges in the source material, this one named @Suits Radosveta Koleva, and it begins casting a massive net across the entire Silicon Valley landscape. Impartially analyzing the shorts on this second channel, you see rapid-fire tags explicitly calling out other major players. The creator directly tags at Meta and at Tesla, drops Snapchat.com right into video titles, and even shares specific links directing viewers to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index. The scope of the ambition just explodes here. They're attempting to weave their content into the algorithmic pathways of the entire digital economy, from social media giants to electric vehicles to global financial rankings. Which naturally evolves into Section 4, the tech billionaires, and a strategy of high-profile name-dropping.
This broad corporate tagging directly turns into naming the specific industry leaders actually steering these massive platforms. It's like a who's who of Silicon Valley, brilliantly illustrating how the channel systematically maps its content to the most powerful billionaires in the world. The creator links Jeff Bezos directly to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index, but honestly, even more fascinating is a single YouTube short referencing the television show Suits. In that one video's metadata alone, the creator groups Mark Zuckerberg, Google CEO Sundar Pichai, and Elon Musk all together. They are literally trying to leverage the cultural weight of all these tech titans at the exact same time.
Yet again, our digital investigation reveals a really stark contrast. That video directly linking to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index, the one explicitly intended to associate with Jeff Bezos, one of the wealthiest men on the planet, garnered a grand total of exactly 3 views. It perfectly highlights the central theme of this explainer, this massive, almost comical disconnect between the trillion-dollar subjects being tagged and the single-digit reality of the channel's actual viewership.
So, with all this heavy focus on hardware, tech conglomerates, and billionaires, we have to stop and ask a logical question. Is this digital footprint strictly confined to Silicon Valley, or does it bleed into other cultural sectors?
That brings us to our 5th and final section, Media and Film Connections, where we look at some totally unexpected pop culture tie-ins.
The final layer of our explainer shifts entirely away from technology and straight into the realm of streaming media and cinema. That secondary channel, the one that actually incorporates the word Suits into its username, actively merges its tech tags with pop culture. The creator tags the streaming platform at Peacock, references the legal drama Suits, and explicitly hashtags the show's lead character, #Harvey Specter. It's such a fascinating blend. Literally, one moment, the channel is predicting Google Pixel 10 hardware drops, and the very next, it's aligning itself with prestige television lawyers. And beyond just uploading their own zero-view shorts, the creator also steps into the role of a curator. They've meticulously put together 2 distinct playlists, both carrying the rather profound title, The Human Condition Film Catalog. This adds an almost philosophical layer to the whole digital footprint, doesn't it? It kind of suggests that behind the rapid-fire tech tagging and the billionaire name-dropping, there's actually a genuine desire to catalog and explore deeper human narratives through film. As we wrap up this explainer, looking at this intricate, tangled web of Amazon founder claims, Google Pixel hardware tags, billionaire name drops, and cinematic playlists, it really leaves us wondering. It forces us to ask a pretty compelling question about ourselves. How much of our own digital footprint is just a chaotic collection of massive aspirations, trendy tags, and zero-view realities? When the digital archaeologists of the future dig through our metadata, what will they conclude about the human condition we left behind? Thanks so much for joining me for this deep dive.